Nice. Nice.
But what if you did it with a beat? Like...
Nice.
Because that's what it reminds me of, is PTK, which is the basic beat I taught you. Try do that again.
Like that. Nice.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's nearly there, yeah.
And then you could, anyone can do that.
And you could do it with, I mean, I suppose you could just do it with your name, can't you?
Mm.
What's your full name?
That's kind of catchy.
Just do it with anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Eddie in bed. Sometimes I look really tired because you see, when most people fuck off, I hear, ow! That's the baby, Eddie. So I get out of bed and go into his room, and he's sitting up in bed, and he has these nights, not nights like you have, like Dracula biting your food away from him. So one night I sat down to read something when I heard Eddie lifting his arms above his head and banging them down, screaming, "Sneak, zip, meow, mower! Sneak, zip, meow, mower!" Now, if you can imagine that, you can also imagine that at this time he was sleeping in the same bed as his brother, who was 6. And you have to imagine his brother's head is right next to Eddie's hip. Eddie's hands go up above his head, and wow! Down by his side, right on Joe's head. So Joe lifts his head up and says, "What's going on?" Wham! "Sneak, zip, meow, mower!" Wham! "Sneak, zip, meow, mower!" "What's going on?" Wham! "Stop it, Eddie!" Wham back. "Sneak, zip, meow, mower!" Wham! "Okay, fellas," I say, "okay, cut it out." And I lift Eddie up and I take him into our bed. You've wrecked the wall. You see, most people sleep when Eddie comes into our bed, he sleeps with his head next to his head, next to his head, next to his head, next to his head, next to his mother's head, next to his mother's head, and his feet. And you have to imagine those feet sticking in my ear, and those toes are going down all night. So, by the time I get up in the morning, I'm very tired and very cross. But I can always get my own back on him in the morning, 'cause he hates having his nappy done. Now here's some I suggest. Encourage the children to keep up stimulation notebook. Suggest that they can pick down any words or clauses that strike them as odd, important, difficult, fantastic, puzzling, terrible. If they have an idea for any perfect ways of saying things, jot them down. If they come across a line from anything they've read anywhere, it could be the newspaper, a street sign, anything. Write out poems or parts of poems in the notebook too. And to help them, you could make a secret notebook that's up on the wall in the classroom.
A ball. Laura laughs if she sees a ball bounce. I don't think it's funny. I wonder if I used to laugh at a ball bouncing when I was 2, like Laura. And if I used to laugh, why did I stop?